Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Talent Kiddos. So today we are going to do a locker app in App Inventor. So let's get started. So this is a locker app, screen 1, and this is the password screen. You can here add documents and everything. And you can here add documents, drawings, forms, notebook, presentation and spreadsheet. So let's get started with coding and design. So first, let's start with screen 1. Go to App Inventor and click on this. 1 minute. Yes, just click on this and create apps. So these are all my projects which I have done. So okay, you just have to start a new project with going to projects and start a project. Start a new project. Fine. So after doing this, what you have to do is that you have to set the screen settings. So click on screen 1 and its align horizontal should be center 3 and align vertical should be center 2. And after this, you have to take a label from the user interface, and these label specifications are background color, that's your wish, I did not keep anything, and yeah, font size 30, height and width should be automatic, text locker app, and yeah, you can also instead of locker app you can keep DG locker, anything you want. So I have kept my locker app color to blue, and there's an icon which I have found on Google in Dribble. So this icon will be found on Dribble theme designings. And after this, you have to take two horizontal arrangements for giving a space. There's no coding in it. So after this icon, so actually there's an image, and just insert an image. And height should be 50% of the image, and width should be full parent. The picture I have uploaded it from Dribble theme designs. You can also get your own picture. So after this, you have to take two horizontal arrangements to give some space between these, because I have kept that in the screen everything should be in the center. So it will be like this. See, it's sticked, right? So that's why I have given some gap. So yeah, you have to take two horizontal arrangements from layout and then take a button. Okay, 1 minute. Continue with the sessions. Okay. So you have to take a button below the second horizontal arrangement, and I'll just rename this button as get started. Okay. So yeah. So I have taken this button and I have kept it enabled, font bold and font italic, background color that's your wish, I have kept my own color. And you can also choose it from color hunt as I said in the last video. So the font size should be 25, height 10% and width 50%. It would look nice. And I have kept the image none. You can keep any image in the button. And shape I have kept it rounded. Text should be get started and text alignment should be center. So we have perfectly designed the app. So I want to say one more thing. You can also keep the background color. See, so there's an image. You can take a transparent image from any other website, but I did not take it. I did not get any transparent image, but you will get it on Google. So I did not keep any color as per my choice. So I'm taking white. Yes. So we are done with screen 1 now. Add a screen called screen locker. So this screen, what it does, it will give us you have to create a password here, and we have to write the password, and you have to click on let's get started. So if the password is correct, which we have created and which we have written, then it will let us go and add our documents. If the password is incorrect, it will show here in the error label. Okay. So yeah, actually in Diary One app also we have taken a error label. I hope you remember it. So that error label we have taken the same concept here. So what I have done, I have taken my background color from Color Hunt, and there's so many palettes. So you can choose any palette you want. And yeah, after taking your favorite color, what I have done, I have taken a line just for designing. Okay. So you can take, I have taken 1 minute, I'll show. I have taken this line actually. Okay. So after taking this line, you can just put it up. That's just a design. That's not just mandatory. And this actually comes as an image. I do not want this as a GIF because it does not look like a GIF here. So I have taken this as an image. So what you have to do, in the image you have to take a GIF. If you want this as a GIF, if you want to upload a GIF that should be shown on the preview, then you have to take a web viewer and keep the URL. And if you want an image, you can keep a GIF and it will come as an image. If you want like that, take an image and upload a GIF. Okay, so you can take anything you want, like clock. Actually this is transparent, so it cannot be seen, and background cannot be seen because it's transparent. It does not have any background at all. And the screen specifications, I just forgot to say that it's align horizontal should be center 3 and align vertical should be top. And after this image you have to take a password text box. So I think you know about password text box. A password text box is nothing but when we type, it will just be seen for 1 second and just it will become like a dot. So that's a password text box. So I have taken two password text box, and the password text box, two of them are same. And yeah, I want to say one more thing, and that's so yeah, just give me a second. Yeah. So password text box I have copied. Just you can just click on the CTRL C and paste it, CTRL V. It will be pasted on the screen. And also remember, the code will be pasted in the blocks also. So that's actually a good benefit for home button. Okay. So after doing this, you have to take a horizontal arrangement. And password text box, no specifications, that your wish. And keep a hint as create a password, because in the first text box we'll create a password, and in the second text box we'll write the password that we have created. So it's mandatory to keep the hint as create a password. And then after that, take a horizontal arrangement below the password text box, and in that horizontal arrangement take a label. And that label, 1 minute, I'll just say what it, yeah. And that label, you have to rename it as error. You can keep that your wish, font bold, font italic, and text color I'll keep it red, fine, because if something goes wrong it will be displayed here if the password is wrong, error. And you can keep the text alignment center, any thing you want, but the height and width should be automatic. And the next, below the error again, you have to take a password text box. Here you should write the created password and keep the hint as write the password, and with 70%, this also with 70%, height automatic. And after this, take a horizontal arrangement. Why? Because the horizontal arrangement is needed, because it will be like 1 minute, I'll show you. Yeah, it will be like sticked. So if you take a horizontal arrangement, this horizontal arrangement won't be seen, but it will give some space between the text box, password text box, and between the button. Okay, so I have taken this, and no specifications. This is just for space. If you don't want a space, that's fine, you can remove it. And below the horizontal arrangement, take a button, design it on yourself, and I have taken it from Color Hunt again, the background color. And enable font bold, font italic, font size 20, height and width automatic, image should be none, and text should be get started. And also we have to keep a home button, that's mandatory. I have taken no background color because it does not look good with adding so many colors on one screen. So I did not add any color for this. I just load the text and everything is default here. Okay, and you can also keep it rounded. Yeah, like this you can keep it rounded. This one, actually this does not look good rounded. So let's just keep it in a rectangle. Okay, fine. And after this, we have created a screen locker also, but we did not code it. Now after the screen locker, actually we have so many things. So today what we'll do, we will do the add, document and drawing. And in part 2, we will do the forms, notebook, presentation and spreadsheet. Fine. So now we'll design the ad. Okay. So in this ad, what you have to do, actually I can't change my settings, but I'll tell you a thing. So what you have to do, this is add a folder button. So here you'll get all the options. 1 minute. Actually, I have to keep them visible for you. Okay. I think you can see everything will be like this only. Don't need to worry about it. Okay. These are the buttons which I have taken from office. Just go to office and 1 minute. I'll tell you what to do. So go to office and click on this. So you'll get buttons. So you have to take a screenshot. Okay. And after taking a screenshot, what you have to do, the main thing is that a single screenshot for each button. And you have to take a button, keep the image like that. So I have taken 7 buttons like that. And those are document, drawing, forms, notebooks, presentation and spreadsheet. You can also keep 3. That's your wish. It depends upon your choice. So I'll keep it non-visible because only when we click on this, actually there's a button too. So I kept a transparent image here, add for documents image, and below I have kept back to home button. So why these horizontal arrangements? See, here there's a line, here there is a line. In between the horizontal arrangement there are buttons. To give some space, I have kept these. And I have kept the screen scrollable because I have kept so many options, right? So you can keep also any background color because our images are transparent. And after this, we will just do document for now. So what you have to do, you just have to create an empty screen, nothing to change. Take a web viewer and below that take a button, go to home, name it as go to home and nothing else. And even drawing is the same thing. Okay. So everything is same thing. I'll just tell you what to do. So I have taken so many options, as I said, document, drawing, forms, notebooks, presentation and spreadsheet. So for this, all the same design will be done. For document, go to home button and web viewer. For drawing same, for form same, for notebook will be same, for presentation it will be same, for spreadsheet also it will be same. Fine. So the main thing what we have to do, we have to do the coding. So let's start the coding. Fine. Okay. Go to blocks and first let's just check the button. Fine. So this is get started. Okay. So on event, when click on get started. So go to get started and take this. When get started, click do. Go to control and take another, open another screen name. Okay. So take this one and the screen name should be screen locker because that's the screen where we add the password and write it. Fine. So we have done the coding till here for screen 1. And the screen locker, it's not that much coding, it's just a bit coding, that's it. Small kind of coding. Okay. So here, what we have to do, the main thing, we have to identify. Okay. This is where we create the password and this is where we write the password. And text box 3 and text box 2 and get started. And that's button 1. Fine. And home button is button 8. Okay. So yeah, now what we have to do is that on event when button 1 means on event when get started click, we have to check whether the created password and the written password is correct or no, right? So the same thing which we had done in tidy 1. What we have to do, when button 1 click, take this one and take if then else block. let's just remove this for clarity. Take this. As yesterday, as I said, you can also keep it like this. I'll tell you. Wait a second. You can keep it like this. Copy and paste. You can keep it like this. Okay, you can also keep it like this. It's very easy. Or you can use else instead of doing this much coding. So I'll explain you now, okay? Delete. I'm taking this box. Okay. So what you have to do now, go to error, set error dot text and keep it as, take a blank string and write as incorrect password. Try again. Okay. So I'll tell you what we did now. Fine. 1 minute. Yes. So now what we did, if the password text box 3 text means if the create password text is equals to the right password text, then it should open under the screen name add, where we can add our documents, drawings, etc, etc. Okay, so this is what we have done. Go to logic, take is equals to block, and first go to text box 3, which we where we create a password. Take this kind of thing and change it into text, and take the same thing and change it into text box 2 text. So what we have written here now, if the create password text is equals to the password right text, then it should open under the screen name add screen. So we are clear till that. Else, if the password is incorrect, else set error dot text means where it will show the error, and I have renamed it into error label. So set error dot text, in the error text write it as go to text, take a blank screen and write it as that's your wish. I have written as incorrect password dot dot and try again exclamation mark exclamation mark. Okay. So after this, we'll just do another thing. Button is actually home button. So on even when home button is clicked, the home button is usually screen 1. So that's screen 1. Simple. So we have done the screen locker coding. So now we will do the add button coding. Okay. So actually that might be confused for you, but I can do a thing for you. So as I said, we have added 8 facilities in our app. Okay. One is, no, not 8, 7. Okay. Forgot. Document, presentation, spreadsheet, that's actually 6. Fine. Okay. So now what we have to do, when the document button is clicked. So what's your document button? Let's check. If you have any doubts, I'll just let you check. Okay. Because that might be confused at the first time. Even I got confused when I did it on my own. So it will be like this, okay? I have kept it not visible. So when button 1 means when this is clicked, then what should happen? Then till now these all were invisible. These buttons are invisible. So when this is only clicked, that should be visible, right? So when button 1 click, say button 2 visible to true, button 3 like that, do till button 7. Okay, you can just copy and paste it any way you want. Do like this and you get true in logic here. So after this, what you have to do, you have to do the I'll tell you. So what you have to do, you have to attach everything. So when Word document is clicked, it should go to document screen like that. I did not rename it. You better rename it because I got practice to this so much. Okay. So when button 2 clicked, that's when Word document is clicked. Open another screen name document like that. When presentation is clicked, open like that. How many you do? Do all like that with seeing the buttons. And this is button 8 here also. Here also button 8 is this one. So as I said, you can copy from one screen to another. So that's what I did. Okay. So when button it is clicked, open another screen name screen 1. That's the home. Fine. So this is the home button and it's taking us to the home. Open another screen name screen 1. So we are done with here. Now the main thing comes. Actually there is a very little coding but a lot of screen designing. Okay. So here when button 1 is clicked, that means when home button is clicked, go to another screen name screen 1. And now we'll do the main thing. When document initialize, that when see we directly can't come to document screen. Only when on add we click on document screen, we have kept the coding, then only it will go to document screen. Means when document initialize means when document screen opens, what should happen? It should set the web viewer home URL to document. I'll tell you. Wait a second, don't get confused. So what you have to do, the main thing, just go to office. I'll tell you. Okay, click like this. Word web. Okay, it's showing like this. Wait a second. Actually, I'll share the links with you for sure. So what you have to do, for everything I have taken like that, but I did not keep OneDrive and Outlook. I have kept everything here, but I did not keep page and quiz and list. Everything I kept instead of that. Okay, so you will get the link. I'll share that with you for sure. So we have done it like this. So set web viewer home URL. I think now you understood. So in our own app, they can create documents, edit it, save it, and they can do everything in our app. And it will be safe and secured with our created password. So here, as I said, you have to create a web viewer and a home button for every screen like document, presentation, form, quiz, everything. Okay, so after a document screen opens, then what should happen? It should say the web viewer home URL. So I did not keep it in the starting because only when it opens then only it should come. They directly can't see office. That will be useless to do this much designing. So set web viewer home URL to means set web viewer URL to Word document office. I'll tell you. I'll just keep the link in the description below. You just can copy it because that's a lot of process with going with office, copying the links, testing it, and it takes a lot of time. And everything is done like this only. For drawing also same. When button one click, go to home, and when drawing screen is open, take this, set web viewer home URL. Like everything I have kept it like this. So yeah, we will take the preview also right now. I'll just show you the preview. Fine. So we just have to connect, and now we'll connect. Go to connect, take AI companion. Okay. So you can also go to build and take this one, Android APK. So I think you saw my whiteboard app. It will come like this somehow. I'll show you. 1 minute, guys. I hope you can see my thing. This one. Oh, sorry guys, it's not clear at all. It's actually getting zoomed in. Okay. So now what we are going to do is that we'll connect with AI companion, scan QR code, and let's just go to connect. Go to AI companion, and my phone is getting connected to our app. So let's see our app. And while you do, you can see it clearly because I'm not keeping a recording as I'm not editing my video which I upload. So it's getting connected. You can see here. I guess it does take some time. And yeah, 1 minute, guys. And one more thing I'd like to say, I'll send the link, but it will ask for your sign in. You just sign in. That information will not come to me, but you have to sign in for office, and then it will give you the link. After you get the link, you can just copy and paste it. Okay, no need to test it. I'll keep perfectly. And I guess it's taking time to connect because I have added so many assets and jpgs. So guys, actually you have to see the whiteboard app, because there we can also build our own Android APK app. So it's taking a lot of time to connect actually. So just let's connect again. I'll just refresh my companion screen. Okay, yeah, it got loaded. So there's a locker app, how it just looks like. You can see the cap, right? So I'm clicking on get started, and the coding is and the designing is looking pretty good for me. So you can see the designing. I'm creating a password as 123 for now, and I'm writing that same password. So if I write the same password and click on get started, it's working. Suppose if I write the wrong password, let's try. So in the first one I'll keep 1234, and in the second one I'll keep 12345, and let's see what will come. So you can see it's showing incorrect password, try again if I keep wrong. Okay, so I'll keep the correct password. Wait a second. Yes. So now let's test our folder. Fine. So click on this plus button. I'm clicking on it and we are getting specific options. I'll go with notebook. I'll go with my notebook, which I have created on my own. So yeah, it's working pretty well. I think you can see. But yeah, I'll just do one thing. Just a second, guys. Okay. And where is my notebook? Fine. Yes. You can see my OneNote, and we can create notes here. Everything will be like this. And I hope you cannot see my app clearly, because it's in direct phone. I'm not recording it on my phone. So yeah, our app is totally done. You can check it, and I'll also keep the links for which you can open and just paste it in the string. So I hope you understood, and I hope you also love this app, and it's very good. I'm thinking so. So please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Talent Kiddos. Bye guys.